Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode on the SMB server. Now, you might be able to tell by all the bubbling and boiling that's going on here, we're in the nether. And we're back here. What could we be doing in this section here? Well, I'll tell you what we could be doing. We could be building one of these. So what we have here is a sort of AFK-able blaze farm, which we could set up with the secondary clock. There is a clock back here. I left it open so you guys could see what we're going to be building here, which is all this in here. There's a clock right somewhere that I can't see. It's probably back here. Be a hopper. Oh, right here. There you go. So we got a hopper here and a hopper here. And when we push the button, puts the 23 ferns into the other one, which is the crushing mechanism. And we are going to be building that over here. And basically all you do is you stand in this section here or at our AFK spot, which will be right here in the center for both. And it will make all these guys kind of fall down. And you hit the button, opens up the trap door. The ferns are now in the process of actually going into the other hopper. You'll see that they'll eventually stop. Now these guys are below, so you can hit them. If anything else falls on top, we're not going to worry about hitting them. And you can see they get sucked into the hopper, put into the chest, and yeah. So that's what we're going to be building today. I've got everything pretty much set up here. It's a little bit different than the other one because my spawner is right here. So it's a little off center, one, and two, it's further forward than backwards. So that back area is actually like 5 blocks, whereas this is only 4. So I've decided to move this forward a little bit more. And all you do is you start by putting all these guys right here. We put our redstone blocks across like this. Oh, and I gotta give credit where credit is due. The gentleman who made this is actually Zuma Games. So make sure you go check him out because I'll put a link in the description with his actual video of what he did. Because I'm not going to take credit for this at all. This is all him. He has done a little bit of an updated version. I already actually incorporated a lot of it to it. I have the slabs on top, which prevent spawning. Slabs here, which prevent spawning. The same with down there. So no other mobs will spawn. If we want to go completely nuts on the server, it's open to anybody to do. You want to go around 128 blocks around this whole thing and slab it? Go right ahead. That'll definitely increase the spawns because it goes with the mob cap, and we do have the what do you call it, nether fortress right behind us, so that is gonna kind of take away from some of the spawns. So basically what you do is you got your pistons here, and then you've got these guys. You're gonna go all the way across and all the way along. So we'll have these right in the front here. This is kind of gonna be where we have them get pushed off and crushed in that section there. Back here, it's actually a really simple build. You're basically going to go along, put torches everywhere where there's a piston. So I missed one. And you'll see now all the pistons are extended. This is where the crushing zone is going to happen. And what you would actually do, let's get rid of these. Grab the trapdoors. The trapdoors, you see the first block here, and then you got the second one. You want it to be on the bottom of the top one. So you can see as we're putting it in, because the redstone is extended, it's actually opening up all the trapdoors as we update it. So we put we can't update it. Okay, well that'll fix itself once we turn them off. And if not, maybe I can put one here. There we go. I don't know if this will re-update it. Nope, we're good. Okay, so we got our trapdoors in place as well. Now, in order to do the mechanism, you got to continue with the torches all the way along the bottom. Now that actually just pulled those back. And you can see all the trapdoors are down again, so that's exactly as we want them. Now, for the rest of this part here, you're going to want repeaters all the way across. Not there, because there's nothing there. And you want it all set on 2 tick. So just go back and click each one once. And now all you need, redstone all the way across, right to there. That's it. We're done. The entire build is finished. Now, it's not actually done, so don't take that as an actual thing. Okay, this is gonna break soon. I know that, but okay, we just got to clear out a little bit more of a section here because this is where the clock is gonna go. So what we're gonna be building, I'm gonna double check just to make sure that I don't get this wrong, because this actually lines up right beside the other pistons. You can see this actually works really well. And what I should do, sounds, hostile creatures. Let's move you right down so you can see. Got all these guys in here. Pop that off. They all drop down, and it's all one punch, one hit. Doesn't have to be a sword. I'm probably going to leave a loading 3 here. If I can get that just by itself, that'd be great. But you just kind of run along and you slam them all the XP comes your way, and you can bring it all to one central point and stand there and bam. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting off track here. So basically all we're going to do now is we have this little setup here where there's going to be a button in the front, and we're going to have the redstone block with a transparent block and another piston on the bottom, which every time we push the button, it does that, or turns that off, which activates this. It's like on a bud switch. So that'll update this, push it down, and then this here will activate that. Items will start to transfer, and I believe that is it. So let's go over to this side and we'll build that. We can switch out these for these. And all you do is right beside this guy, you're going to need that there. And we're going to have to get rid of, we're going to have to get rid of this. Perfect. And there'll be another one down there. Nope. It's got to go lower than that, I believe. We have that there. Whoa, why am I stuck? There we go. And let's push those out of the way. We'll do glass block there. So now you can see that we're starting to get things in order here. We will put a block up here. There will Alright guys, one other thing I wanted to mention to you guys is, well, you can see we have a someone else in our farm right now. So one thing I may look into doing is half slabbing on the inside of this. That'll help to stop this from happening. You ever get a pigman in here, you're screwed. So the next part we're going to be doing is the button. So you can see I've already done this part here, put the button in. Where that is right on the next line. So this is on the block beneath the iron trap door at the side. And then you stack up here. You can connect it right up there if you want to. And then you put a torch right up there, which is beside the redstone block by the first sticky piston. Then what you're going to do, put a piston here. And if we can, yep, put a piston right there. And you're going to get a redstone block. And, excuse me, you're going to need a glass block. Now, the other thing, you will have to put a torch here. Because now what this is going to do is, you push this button here, it's going to do your the whole piston thing down here. You can see that's moving. This isn't doing anything yet because we don't have anything to update. Then we put our hoppers in here. And then what you do is you go around to the last torch, right where that torch is, right here. And you're going to go behind that. And you're going to put one torch here. Now what that's going to do is when we push the button, or we put our items in here, you can see they will now activate. This is being updated by the comparator, and it's locking the hopper. So the 23 items that we have are now stuck in there. And it's like I said, they have to be 23 ferns. Nothing else will work. It doesn't matter what other block it is. It has to be the ferns. So you put that in there, and we are essentially done. Like, you look in here, we can see we've got our trapdoor set there. Push that button. These guys come out, do the crushing of the blaze. These guys stay up so that they'll fall down, which is why their heads get stuck in here. There's your timer, all set and done. Now, you need to get your slabs And where your slabs are going to go is going to be right down here, so the bottom of the other block. So you got your 9 going across. Let's get one more just because I'm short. I'll put one there. And now what you're going to do is you're going to fill in this entire thing. So let's just grab our block. We're using the nether brick just because it kind of suits the whole area. And if anybody on the server wants to come by and redecorate this, you're more than welcome to do so. Now, what we can do along here is in this section here, this is where you're going to be dropping down into punch them, is right here at this level. So it'll be there? No, it'll be down here, because you're going to want to punch their legs. So you probably actually go down a couple more than this. Yeah, you're going to be right here. So this is going to be cleared out. This is where you're going to be running. There you go. So this area here is where you're going to probably be standing and punch them all. So we're going to grab our glass and we're going to want to go right here. And it's nice to do the 2 high because then you can actually see what's going on with the spawner right here. So you can continue on doing that right there all the way across. And that's going to be a solid block. And you want to try to keep it as dark as you can, so try to put blocks all the way around because that will affect the spawn rates. So the darker it is, the better it's going to be for you guys. That's where that's going to be. So probably come across, let's say right across here. Nope, we actually do it right at the very front. I was mistaken. This seems like it would be where we had it, but I don't think we do. Okay, whatever. I'm going to follow what I had at the other one. Ooh. Got to be careful of that because also they can respawn. You can see my pick is about to break, so it keeps putting in a different one. I've only got 4 left on it, so it's going to break. I don't want to fix it though. Okay, so let's get our block back here, and we're going to go across this way. Fill the entire thing in. You bugger. Right there. Okay, so we're starting to get where we are over on the other side there. I'll show you guys now. Let's see, right here, we're down 2 and then all the way across to the top of the first block. So you can match that up over here where this first block is. You're gonna come all the way across. There. And this, and I'm out of blocks. No, I don't have any in there, so I got some here. And we'll finish this part off. Right there. There and there. And then what we have to do is we have to find a way to get down in here. So we'll probably dig this out here. Take these off up here. That pick is gone. Well, yeah, we'll put that one in there because it's only 6 left. I'm trying to use up all my other picks because I really don't want to... Soap touch. Nope, that's got 4 left. Let's use that. And it tries to, this is the mod that I use, inventory tweaks. It always switches out. And come on. Okay, so that's 0. It should break permanently anytime now. It's just gonna let me keep breaking blocks or what? Okay, it's gone. It's finally gone. Okay, so we got that, and we're gonna have this so that we can finally we can dig our way down, so that we can go underneath to the actual farm itself. So this here, I guess actually we don't need this per se because we can go across here and it will still be dark. So it'll just make it look that much nicer for when we come running in, like so. And you can see 1, 2, yeah, we're actually 3 down. I wonder why that worked out as that way. Maybe, oh, I think I might have dropped this one down 1 more then. Alright, so that means we got a little more spawning space, which this isn't a bad thing either, guys. If this does happen to you, it's okay. All that means is they're going to be further away from the spawner, which means that you're guaranteed to get more spawns. Ooh, sneaky. Okay, so we got that. Yep, block that off. No more lava, good. And now we can knock ourselves down into this area here. There we go, like that. Fill this in. We'll put in a block of choice later on. And fill that in. And that. Oops, that's not where that belongs. Right there. And let's grab some stairs. I know I've got some here somewhere. There we go. Whole bunch of stairs. And now we can kind of line these up so that basically now they're gonna allow us a way out. Just keep going across like so until we get to the area where we're gonna want to be, which is actually down here, so that's fine. And then what we can do is we can take our slabs that we have here and we can line them up so that yeah, you're not gonna want that. If we're gonna match this up here, that'll all be nether brick all the way down. Probably want to have a spot to be able to come in here, so we don't want anything in there. We will put slabs, say beginning across here and across here. Because what's this going to allow us to do is once we get in here, oops, we'll be in here. So this thing, we're probably going to have to move these back one so that we can get in here. That's where the killing is going to be done. And I don't think they can see here. And if we have these anywhere else, like you see when you're standing here, you can kind of hit them still from back here, but and then also fill in the sides. You got to make sure that you do that, even all the way back. Doesn't matter. There's nothing back here you're going to hurt, so you can put these in all the way across, but you definitely want to make sure that you've got this blocked off, because you don't want to end up having an escape route for the blaze at all. And then you can fill in, you know, any other kinds of spots like that so that you have a nice safe area to go in. We could probably take out that one row right here, to be honest with you. I think this is probably where you're going to want to be doing the killing from, right back here. So we will put one of those there, grab this, and right there. So now you got a safe distance. That's perfect. So that'll allow us a way to go. And then all we have to do is we got to put in our hoppers right at the back here. So let me take this out. And we're going to go down a couple here, go across, right here, and actually, you know what, that's where your chest will be, so we'll have to take this out too. I only built the one, guys, so it's a little derpy. I apologize. And there we go. Alright, the first one, let's just do this all the way across. Oops. Right to there. Now we can get our hoppers. There we go. Damn it. I fell in a hole. You're kidding me. There we go. Yeah, there is one there. Okay, so we can put one here, here, here. Ooh. Pick those up. Good boy. And that's it for that. So now I can fill these all back up. If you want to make this look pretty, you can just put in another block, so because you'll see these from underneath. There, we'll get rid of those. Do that and get our way out of here. Remove this row. There we go. So that's going to be right underneath where the slabs are, and this will pull out any of the drops that we get from there. And then we can put our chests in. I don't actually have any chests, but what you do is you do regular chest, trap chest, regular chest, trap chest, and then regular chest. And it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Normally 9. I've got 10 here, so we'll do 2 of each. So like I said, this one was a little bit bigger. I was going to do a different design for this, but it didn't work out that way. We decided to go with this design here, which I love my Zuma's design. Don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking it in any way whatsoever because I love this design. It's just different than what I had planned, so that's why things are a little bit derpy here. Let's do this. And see, you want to have as many slabs as you can around here so that there is no other spawning. You can get rid of that, go back with another brick. We'll finish this off right there like so. There. Get rid of you. You go there, you go there, and there. There. So we have ourselves a nice little area there. And actually, you know what? We'll leave that there. We'll put that there. Because you're going to be able to get in here. There. That's going to push them and get them crushed. Because they're pushed up against the glass and their heads get stuck inside and they start to suffocate. And that should be it. So all we have to do now, which I'll do off camera because this episode, oh man, I'm going to have to take out this one, move this whole thing back one. Otherwise I won't be able to get out. Damn it. I wonder if a slab would make a difference. Oops. Let's get rid of those, put those. One there, one there. Nope. It would get me up to here, and that's it. Useless! Okay, well, whatever. We'll figure that out after, because obviously I've got to go back one more right to here in order to get this thing to work properly. So now all I do, as you can see, like we've been far enough away, but things have been spawning here because the spawner between here and here, I think this is only 10 blocks away from each one. So it's about, what, 1, 2, and then we're 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 maybe to the center of that one, and 10 to the center of that one. And then you go through, and like I said, I think you'd probably be best if you did slab off the inside. So inside the center of this here, you want to go in. Yep. And go in here and then slab off this entire area, because this is going to be area that other things like pigmen and whatnot, they can all spawn in here. So that's something that I would do, and then all I have to do is tear down the entire inside of what's in here. See, I had this here probably isn't going to get used, so I could take this part out right here, but I'm going to leave it in because they're going to end up everywhere. Doesn't really matter. And I'm kind of rushing with this episode, which is why it ended up so derpy. I have surgery. By the time you guys see this video, I will have already have had the surgery, and I wanted to make sure that I got you guys videos, and in order for me to pump these out, I've had to do things a little bit quicker than I anticipated. In the time of me recording this, this is like 2 nights before surgery, and it's late. I've been working a lot, and I really wanted to be able to keep getting these videos out for you. So these are all going to be recorded in advance just because of the fact that I have been, or I will be going into surgery, and I wanted to have content for you guys rather than get out of surgery and not really be able to do anything, because it's not serious or anything like that. It's not like life or death or anything, so don't be you know, saying, oh, I hope you get better soon. I'm getting surgery done on my ear. I have a perforated eardrum, which means I have a hole in one of my eardrums. All it's really going to do is knock off my equilibrium, and I'll be nauseous and dizzy and sick for it could be a week or so. And obviously I won't be able to hear anything for the first week because I'll be packed full of gauze, so I won't be able to use a headset, and streaming and all that kind of stuff may not be in the books. So I wanted to try to get something out for you guys. So I apologize in advance for this little bit of derpiness, and if there is a lack of episodes for the next week after that, that's the reason why. I'm going to be trying to rest up to be able to get you guys content for the week after. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Again, sorry for the derpiness, but at least we have a good idea as to how this thing's working. I'm going to go off camera now, and you can see now, we'll be able to see what's going on with this spawner, whereas that one over here is quite a ways away from, not quite a ways, but it's far enough away that you can't see anything. And that's what I wanted to fix up with this one here, is just so that you had a little bit more of a viewing area. It just makes it a lot nicer so that when you're standing there, you can see that the blaze are spawning, and no matter where we stand, whether it be this spawner over here or the other one, we should be able to get spawns, which is the greatest thing about it, because you can see here in the time we've been there, we got that there. Oh, there goes the wither skelly. Now, I wonder if there's another skelly right there. I wonder if a pigman is in here, with the exception, let's see, well, he was dead. So, with the exception of like a zombie pigman is going to be pretty badass and can take a lot of hits. I'm wondering if you crush him twice, if it would count as a player kill. I don't think it does, to be honest with you. But anyways, now we have a nice smooth way down. And we'll make a nice little safe AFK spot right in this section here to connect up the two, so that you can kind of be safe while you're here and not have to worry about dying while you're there. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, be sure to hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this and from other series and servers every single day, be sure to hit the sub button too. I'll see you guys in the next one, and thanks for the support too. It's much appreciated.